Now, Biden had an interesting final warning, and I thought this was odd coming from him. Go ahead and check this out.
That's why my farewell address tonight, I want to warn the country of some things that give me great concern. This is a dangerous and that's a dangerous concentration of power in the hands of a very few ultra-wealthy people. And the dangerous consequences if their abuse of power is left unchecked. Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. We see the consequences all across America, and we've seen it before, more than a century ago. But the American people stood up to the robber barons back then and busted the trusts. They didn't punish the wealthy, just made the wealthy play by the rules everybody else had to.
Now, coming from Biden, this is interesting. This reminds me a lot, and go look this up after the show, of Dwight D. Eisenhower's farewell speech. Dwight D. Eisenhower was a general and a two-term beloved president, and on his way out in the 50s, Dwight D. Eisenhower said, and I'm going to paraphrase here, there is a growing invisible power that controls the ins and outs and day-to-day functions of this country, specifically its foreign policies, but a lot of the politicians, and it's called the military-industrial complex. Now, he didn't name anybody specifically in this speech, but he warned Americans not to let this military-industrial complex seize power. Biden's doing something very similar there. It's eerily similar. He doesn't name anybody. Mind you, this is a guy who got railroaded out of office, dropped out of the presidential race through a tweet. The signature didn't even match his. It wasn't on White House letterhead. He goes on TV ranting about the elites and how they're forcing him out of office and all these powerful people. He's not talking about Republicans and conservatives and Donald Trump there. He's talking about the people who pull the strings. This is a guy who has nothing left to lose. His son has been pardoned. He's done his time as president. He's not going to get another term. We all know that. He's got that probably at the end of his life. He has nothing left to lose. Don't be surprised if Uncle Joe has a health scare in the next 6 months to keep him quiet. Don't be surprised about that. If we're lowering the flags to half-mast once again within the next year. I hope that's not the case, but I could see them doing that to keep this guy, because he's got dementia, clearly. He's a man with nothing to lose, an unstable mental state, who has clearly been scarred, not to mention a vindictive wife who I'm sure wants revenge on the people that took away what she saw as her chance at the spotlight and her chance at power. Don't be surprised if they move to shut him up. Because, like I said, he's pointing out the elephant in the room right now, which is the fact that the establishment politicians who have been in this country, who've been in power in this country for a long time, and the government as a whole, ain't run by the people you think it is.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.